This video will explain what the Arkansas Rapid Automized Naming Screener is, outline the materials needed for this screener, provide a walkthrough of the screener, and directions for analyzing the results for this screener. What is the Arkansas Rapid Automized Naming Screener, or ARRAN? The ARRAN is an informal measure to test a student's ability to quickly name aloud a series of familiar items. The results from the Rapid Naming Screener can predict future reading skills. Remember, this screener is part of a comprehensive reading evaluation, and the results are analyzed in conjunction with the results of other screeners to identify students at some risk and at risk. It is important that the ARRAN be printed on a quality color printer because the Rapid Naming Screener uses a true red and true blue color for part of the screening process. If the red appears orange and the blue appears purple, the test results will not be valid. When reproducing the ARRAN, ensure that all reds and blues are printed in their true color. If a student is colorblind, do not administer the screener. Consider using an alternative IDOE-approved Rapid Naming Screener or omit this score when deciding whether the student is at risk or at some risk for the characteristics of dyslexia. Before we begin, you will need the following materials to give the screener: a timer, a separate answer sheet for each student, and the Rapid Naming color sheet. I will provide a walkthrough of how to give the ARRAN. When we're finished with the walkthrough of how to give the screener, we will talk through how to analyze the scores. First, you may have the student sit next to you or across from the test administrator. The student may hold or lay the test sheet on the table or desk in front of them. When you are ready to administer the screener, place the practice form in front of the student. Do not show the colors to the student. Use an extra sheet of paper to cover the colors. Tell me the names of the colors on this page. Please read them left to right.
Black, red, yellow, blue, green.
Once the student has finished the practice test and does not have any further questions, move on to Form A of the screener. Place Form A in front of the student. Do not show the student the color portion of the form. Use an extra sheet of paper to cover the colors. Now you will read the colors on this form. You will read left to right, top to bottom. Please read the colors as quickly as you can. You may begin.
Red, green, blue, yellow, black, blue, yellow, red, black.
Circle any incorrectly named colors on the student's score sheet. In order to eliminate guessing, self-corrections are capped at 1. It is counted correct if a student says a shade of the color to name the color instead of the name of the color. For example, the student says navy instead of blue. Stop the timer when the student has finished naming the final color. Record the time and the number of errors in the area for Form A on the student's scoring sheet. If a student makes more than 4 errors on Form A, discontinue the screener. This may be an indication that the student is at risk for the characteristics of dyslexia on this screener. Students that make more than 4 errors on Form A move to the bottom of the list of ranked student scores for this screener. Place Form B in front of the student. Do not show the student the color portion of the form. Use an extra sheet of paper to cover the colors. Now we will name all the colors on this page. Please read left to right, top to bottom, as quickly as you can. You may begin.
Green, black, red, yellow.
Circle any incorrectly named colors on the student's score sheet. In order to eliminate guessing, self-corrections are capped at 1. Stop the timer when the student has finished naming the final color. Record the time and number of errors in the area for Form B on the student's scoring sheet. Finally, Combine times and total number of errors from both forms and record these numbers at the bottom of the scoring sheet in the area indicated. For information on how to calculate the results of the Arkansas Rapid Naming Screener, please consult the ARRAN Frequently Asked Questions document available on the Indiana Department of Education website under the Dyslexia Screener tab. Thank you.